Why do you talk so much? Words, words, words spilling out of your mouth like loose change from a hole in your pocket. Dreams, plans, promises, all for what? For applause, for approval. Let me tell you a little secret: the world doesn't care about your dreams. It only listens to results. And right now, your voice is just noise in the static dot. You think by sharing your plans, you're inspiring people? No, you're feeding their curiosity, their doubt, their envy. Every word you say, every goal you share, it gives them time to prepare, to watch, to wait for you to fall. And oh, how they love to see you stumble. Because your ambition, it makes them feel small. And the easiest way to deal with that is to drag you down with them. But here's the twist: the more you talk, the weaker you appear. They start seeing you as a dreamer, not a doer. And trust me, there's no shortage of dreamers in this world, people who speak big and do little. Are you going to be one of them? Or are you going to show them what silence can achieve? Silence is power. Silence is patience. Silence is control. So here's the play: lock your plans away. Let the world think you have nothing to offer. Let them laugh. Let them doubt. Because when the results speak, they won't laugh, they won't dare. They'll stand in silence, watching as you rise. And when they finally realize what you've done, it'll be too late for them to stop you. Now hush, and let your actions do the talking. Let's face it, you're the biggest threat to your own success. Not your enemies, not your circumstances, not even the odds stacked against you. It's you. Why? Because you're too eager to open your mouth. Every time you share your dreams, your plans, your ambitions, you're handing the world a map to your vulnerabilities. You're giving them a front row seat to your downfall. Do you know what happens when you tell everyone what you're going to do? They smile, they nod, they act supportive, but deep down they're taking notes. Some are waiting to see you fail, just so they can feel better about their own mediocre lives. Others are plotting how to use your ambitions against you. And then there are those who'll cheer you on to your face, but secretly hope you'll never outshine them. You see, the world isn't the encouraging place you like to imagine it is. It's a battlefield, and every word you say is a weapon you're giving to the enemy. I'm going to start a business, you announce, and suddenly they're watching every move you make. I'm going to lose weight, you declare, and now they're waiting for the moment you break and binge. They're not rooting for you, they're waiting for you to slip so they can say, "I knew it." But let's not just blame them. Let's talk about you. Why do you share your plans so freely? Validation, isn't it? You crave those pats on the back, those empty words of encouragement. Good for you, they say, and for a moment you feel accomplished. But here's the truth: you've achieved nothing. And worse, you've drained the energy and focus you could have used to actually make progress. Words are cheap, my friend. Anyone can say, "I'll do this" or "I'll achieve that," but every time you speak, you chip away at your resolve. The more you talk, the less you act. Your plans turn into empty promises, and your dreams, they remain just that, dreams. The problem isn't just the people who doubt you. The problem is your need to announce your every move, your desire to be seen as someone who's already won. But here's the thing: winners don't talk, they act. And that's the part you're missing. Let me ask you something: why do you need the world to know what you're up to? Are you that desperate for validation? Do you think their approval makes your dreams real? Wake up. The world doesn't care about your plans. It only cares about results. And right now you're nothing but talk. You tell everyone what you're going to do, how you'll conquer the world, build an empire, become unstoppable. But here's the truth: the more you talk, the weaker you seem. Doers don't need to explain themselves. Winners don't seek permission. Yet here you are, looking for applause before you've even started. Why? So you can feel like you're already winning. Let me tell you how the world works. Every time you share your plans, you invite doubt. Not just from others, but from within yourself. You give people the chance to question you, criticize you, mock you. And that doubt, that fear of failure, it grows. It starts to whisper in your ear, "What if they're right? What if you can't do it? And what about your actions? Are you walking the talk? Or are you so busy explaining your next move that you never take it?" Stop kidding yourself. Nobody cares about what you say you'll do. They only care about what you actually do. So here's my challenge: shut up. Stop talking about your dreams. Stop seeking approval. Stop handing people the power to undermine you. Move in silence. Let them think you're doing nothing. Let them laugh at your stillness. And then when they least expect it, strike. Show them what silence can achieve. Let your results speak so loudly that their doubts drown in the noise. Or don't. Stay where you are, lost in your own echo. Your choice. Here's the truth: you've been avoiding. The world doesn't need to hear your plans, they need to see your results. Silence, my dear friend, is your greatest weapon. When you stop talking and start moving, something remarkable happens. People stop seeing you as predictable. You become a mystery, and mysteries are dangerous. Think of it this way: every word you speak is energy wasted. Every explanation, every announcement, it drains the power you could have used to build, to create, to win. But when you keep your plans locked inside, they become fuel. That silence isn't weakness, it's power waiting to explode. So how do you do it? Start by shutting out the noise. The applause you're chasing, it's a distraction. The doubts people whisper, they're meaningless. Your only focus should be on one thing: action. Small steps, quiet progress, brick by brick, while the world is too busy talking to notice. Let them. Here's the beauty of this approach: silence disarms people. They can't criticize what they don't know. They can't prepare for moves they can't see. And when the results come, when you've built the empire, achieved the goal, or won the battle, they won't be ready. By the time they hear the roar, it'll be too late. Your plans? Keep them close, like a hidden blade. Your actions? Make them precise and deliberate. And your results? Let them scream so loudly that they can't be ignored. The world fears what it doesn't understand, and silence is the language of the unstoppable. So stop explaining, stop sharing, start building. Because in the end, it's not about who makes the loudest promises, it's about who delivers without warning. And that, my friend, is how you rise. Now picture this: you're no longer the person who announces their every move. You've become something far more dangerous, a force working in silence. The doubts that used to haunt you, gone. The distractions that stole your focus, silenced. All that remains is clarity, pure, unshakable clarity. Imagine the power of your emotions, once scattered and chaotic, now harnessed like a raging river channeled into a turbine. Your anger fuels your determination. Your fear sharpens your instincts. Your silence becomes your shield, your focus becomes your sword, and together they carve a path that no one sees coming. Now think about the people who doubted you, the ones who laughed behind your back, or worse, smiled to your face while hoping you'd fail. Where are they now? Still talking, still stuck, still waiting for someone else to show them the way. And you've left them behind, standing in awe, wondering how you pulled it off without making a sound. This is the power of silence. When you move in the shadows, nobody can see your missteps. Nobody can steal your ideas. Nobody can hold you back, because they don't even know where to aim. All they see are the results, a monument to your resilience, your discipline, your focus. And when you finally step into the light, it won't be to explain or justify yourself. No, it'll be to stand tall while they scramble to understand how you did it. That's real power, not in the noise, but in the quiet mastery of your craft. So embrace this version of yourself, the one who doesn't seek approval, who doesn't need applause. Let your results make the noise, let your actions do the talking. Because when you own your silence, you own your destiny. Here's the moment of truth. The question isn't, can you do it? You already know you can. The question is, will you do it quietly? Will you resist the urge to boast, to explain, to seek approval? Can you let your silence speak louder than your words? Because that's where the real power lies, not in shouting from the rooftops, but in moving through the shadows, unseen, unstoppable. Think about it, the greatest players in the game don't reveal their hands. The most dangerous moves are the ones nobody sees coming. When you learn to work in silence, you're no longer a player in someone else's game, you become the game. They don't just watch you, they fear you. Because power isn't loud, it's subtle, precise, and undeniable. So here's what you're going to do: stop talking. Stop explaining. Stop handing people the keys to your mind. Take all that energy you've been wasting on words and pour it into action. Build your empire brick by brick, quietly, while the rest of the world is too busy making noise to notice. And when the time comes when your results are so monumental they can no longer be ignored, that's when you show them. Not with words, not with explanations, but with undeniable proof that you've risen above the doubt, the noise, the chaos. Let them talk while you work. Let them doubt while you build. And when they finally realize what you've done, it'll be too late for them to catch up. The stage will be yours, the spotlight on your creation, and the noise. That'll be their applause, echoing your success. Now go, move in silence, build your legacy, and when the time comes, let the results speak for themselves.